Okay, students, let's start with the HOTS from this exercise. Here, question number 21, it's given, means I will make you understand how to solve the HOTS question. Clear? First one you see, here it's given color the Indian flag. All of you know about the Indian flag, what are the colors are there, and then tell what fraction of the Indian flag. So I think you know on the top which color, middle which color, and in the below which color, and this Ashok Chakra of which color, yes or no? So after coloring the Indian flag, then you have to find out white. What is the fraction of white color in the Indian flag? Orange, green, orange or saffron, green and white and green together. Understood? So when you will make the fraction, suppose here white means what? Here it is written 1 by 3. I have written beforehand 1 by 3 means what? These 3 indicates total 3 colors. That is the total number of colors, and 1 means only white you have to write. So white how many? Only 1. Yes or no? The middle one, that's why it is 1 by 3. Orange also same 1 by 3, green also same 1 by 3. Now white and green together, white 1 and green 1, that means there are 2. So it will be what? 2 by 3. This is the fraction. Clear? Next question, you read 37 pages of a chapter in your book and have 13 pages left. What fraction of the chapter have you read? Suppose there is one chapter in your book, and from the complete chapter you have read 37 pages and more 13 pages are yet to read. Clear or not? Now you have to find out what fraction of the chapter you have read. That means what you have to do? First you have to find out how many pages are there total in that chapter. Yes or no? Total how many pages are there, that one first you have to find out. Then from the total number of pages, how many pages you have read, that one you have to find out. It is already there, 37 pages you have read. So at next you will find out the fraction. So first you will write in this way, you have read 37 pages, left 13 pages more to read. Then you find out total pages. Total pages means what? How many pages you have read and how many pages yet to read. These two together will be the total. So after finding this one, this total one, that means 37 plus 13. So after finding how many it will be? 50. So that means 50 pages, total 50 pages are there in that chapter. Next you find out the fraction of the chapter you have read. So when you form the fraction in the denominator, I told you already total number will be there in the denominator, and in the numerator number of parts whatever will be there. Here how many pages you have read, that one you have to find out. So that is the part. Clear? So in that on the basis of that concept you find out this fraction. Got it or not? Next question also same. Question number 23. Rohan had 36 pens. He gave 15 of them to Mike and 11 of them to Karan. What fraction of his original 36 pen does Rohan have left? Clear? Write two equivalent fractions for that amount. That means total pens 36. Out of 36 he gave 13 to Mike and 11 to Karan. You have to find out what fraction of his original 36 pen does Rohan have left. That means from 36 pens, how many pens are there with Rohan after distributing? Clear or not? So read the question carefully, find out the fraction. Next, after finding that fraction, you have to write more two equivalent fractions of that given fraction. Clear or not? So read the question thoroughly. Try to understand. I have made you understand. and you find out the fractions. Clear? Question number 24. I am an improper fraction. Suppose consider a fraction which is improper, whose numerator and denominator are made of odd digits only. That means in the numerator whatever digits will be there, and in the denominator whatever digits will be there, all are odd number. In my simplest form, that means that improper fraction, if you bring into lowest term, my representation as a mixed number is 6 of 1 by 3. That means after simplifying, means after bringing into lowest term, whatever the fraction will be there, that one if you convert into mixed number, it will be 6 of 1 by 3. Next clue, the sum of my numerator and denominator is 66. That means numerator whatever digits will be there, and in the denominator whatever digits will be there, if you take the sum of all the digits, it will be 66. What fraction am I? Have you understood the question, student? So step by step first you move. Here first clue is this one. Which one mixed number is given? Clear? So this mixed number, it has come after the lowest term. Yes or no? So if you means break this mixed number, you will get one improper fraction. Yes or no? That means after converting into lowest term, that improper fraction you have got. So let's start step by step. From down you move. See, first I had done, this is the first clue. From there you have this one, you have changed into improper fraction. That means when you have make the simplest form, this one answer you have got, and that mixed number is this one. Clear? Now you have to find out, this is the lowest term actually. Now what is the original fraction that whose lowest term is this? That one you have to find out. So what is the procedure? Step by step. Actually this 19 by 3 means it is actually 19 1 ja 19, 3 1 ja 3. Clear or not? Now serially step by next number you move. 19 2 ja with 2 you find out. Multiply 2 by in the numerator also, multiply by 2 in the denominator also. 19 2 ja 38, 3 2 ja 6. Now if you get this fraction according to the question, it has told in the numerator and in the denominator all number digits will be odd. Yes or no? But you see here only 3 is odd number, 8 and 6 are even number. That means this it will be cancelled. Next you move 3. 19 3 ja 57, 3 3 ja 9. Now you see here all the digits are odd number. Clear or not? And the third clue is the sum of the numerator and denominator is 66. So add it. Okay, sum numerator is what? 57 and denominator is what? 9. So add 57 plus 9. What will be there? 9 plus 6, 7, 16, 6, then 5 plus 1, 6. So here all the three conditions have fulfilled or not? Sum has also come 66, all the digits are odd, and here this is the mixed numeral form. Have you seen how it has been done? So this type of HOTS question will be done in this way. You have to utilize your IQ. Clear or not? Because different type of HOTS question will be there. It will be very easy. Only you have to understand deeply the question. What is the question is there? How you have to find out. Clear or not, students? Now, before I move for the next exercise, here this is complete. Before I move for the next exercise, one thing I want to one concept I want to make clear. Comparing like and unlike fractions. How to compare like and unlike fractions. Clear? So let's first start with the like fractions. Clear? Suppose there are two fractions, two like fractions are there. Suppose 3 by 8 and 7 by 8. Clear? Now how will you understand which one greater and which one smaller? Which fraction is greater fraction and which fraction is smaller fraction? Now for the like fraction it is very clear, very easy also. If the like fraction means what? Denominators are equal. So if the denominators are same or equal, then in the numerator which digit, which number is smaller, complete that fraction is the smaller fraction. Clear? I repeat, if the denominators are same, that means if the fractions are like fractions, then in the numerator that digit which is smaller, that fraction is the smaller fraction. It can be you can become it means it can be given 3 or 4 like fractions also. Same way you will compare. Understood? Now if you have to compare the unlike fractions, clear? Then there are two methods are there. One is cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method, and another is by converting into like fraction. By converting into like fraction. Understood? Clear? Now cross multiplication is what? Suppose there are two fractions 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. Clear? Now you will do cross multiplication. That means with this numerator you will multiply the second fraction denominator, and with the first fraction denominator you will multiply the second fraction numerator. So multiply 3 6 ja 18, and this side you multiply 4 5 ja 20. Clear or not? Now automatically 20 is greater than 18. Now you have to see by multiplying which two numbers you have got 20. 4 5 ja 20. That means these two numbers when you have multiplied you have got 20, the greater number. Now from these two number which is the numerator, that fraction is the greater fraction. That means 3 by 4 is smaller than 5 by 6. Clear students? First you will do cross multiplication, then you find out either greater or smaller number, whatever, no problem. Then suppose I have chosen here greater number, then you have to find out by multiplying which two number you have got this greater one. Then from that two digit which is the numerator, means numerator of which fraction, that fraction will be the greater fraction. Clear students? So this is the comparing unlike fraction by cross multiplication method. And suppose this same method if you apply by converting into like fraction, then you compare, then already you have done beforehand how to from unlike to like, how to convert. First you will find out the LCM of these two, then you make the same denominator according to suppose 4 and 6. LCM if you find out 2 2 ja 4, 2 3 ja 6, then LCM will be 3 2 ja 6, 6 2 ja what? 12. LCM is what? It is 12. That means you have to make both the denominators 12. So to make it 12 it will be what? If you multiply by 3, 4 3 ja 12, then here also you will multiply by 3, 3 3 ja 9. Same way this denominator also you have to make 12. That means 6 into 2, 6 2 ja 12, then 5 into 2, 5 2 ja 10. Now both the fraction has formed like fraction. Now you compare like this. Okay. So for this like fraction, this is the greater one. Clear or not? That means this fraction is the greater fraction. That means originally this 10 by 12 means what? Actually it is 5 by 6. That means 5 by 6 is greater than 3 by 4. Clear? It can be done for 3 fraction, more than 2 fractions, unlike fractions also. Understood students? So how to compare like fractions and how to compare unlike fraction by these two methods. So when you will compare unlike fraction, you can apply any method. Clear? It depends on you. So now I will move further. In the next video I will move for the exercise. Clear? So I think you have understood, students. Thank you.